irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him speaking this, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Oh, you irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him speaking this, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bearing a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You was scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down an air in the scene. And I feel just like the Jeter Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money? I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him speaking this, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money? I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him speaking this, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Just like the hairs in the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you.
Dude, where the fuck is this guy at, bro? Where's this corner at? The guy, he's supposed to be coming off of IR right now, and I can't, like, yeah, I go to him, it says IR, it says returned yes, and he's like, there's like no option to take him off IR. Then I go to my, but he's like on the roster. I go to the roster. Yeah, I did, yeah. No, like week one maybe. Yeah, I did it week 1. But it was 11 weeks, so maybe this is the last week, you know, and then he comes back. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Right, because week 1 and then it goes to the next week. That's the first week, I think. So this is week 12 right now. He'll be back 13, I think. It's like 11 full weeks afterwards, maybe. You know? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Should be. Fucking sure as hell fucking hope so, dude. That was the whole plan. We got fucking Black Zach banging through the fucking sky. There's a flag on it. He just scored a whole bucket. Something like that. I had to bring up Joe Dahl from the practice squad, or not Joe Dahl, but yeah, right guard. It said I couldn't start the game because I didn't have the right amount of right guards. So my backup left guard right now, Joe Dahl, is starting at right guard for us. I had to bring up Michael Dieter out of Wisconsin.
Run up the whole life and run it back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag.
You just start a whole bucket.
Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stank. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second.
Clay's hurt.
Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born going to be a rebel after this. I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly everybody.
Swift is my third down back. Dude, I'm thinking about taking Danny Amendola out of the slot completely, just having him on the outside all forever. Because I never throw to that. I feel like I never throw to that dude. Just have like Isaiah McKenzie in the slot just smashing at 93 speed. That'll work. Right, exactly. We got Big Ty as Bowser now. He's going to be our starting rushing left end. He played last game, and the left outside linebacker too. Big Trey Flowers, big old Deshaun hand. Oh, plus I got Tracy Walker now as my backup sub linebacker. A strong safety. We're rolling with it. We got injuries at I'm screwed.
I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel me rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins?
Oh, yeah. Zone cover press. Yeah, we're going with ROR, yeah. We better fucking dominate. They don't really have many options. Nah, I feel like I gotta wear these, like these fucking classics. I gotta wear these. The 90s, I'm gonna save the 90s for like a big division rivalry, you know? That'll be tight. Yeah, something like, yeah, there you go. That'd be tight. Yeah, or maybe even the Packers. That's how I play them. Yeah, we gotta wear these. Yeah. They look like fucking fake uniforms. Like it looks like you like went to create team and you just forgot to put any logos or anything cool on the jersey. You just did the color schemes and that was it. Putting in a big old dip. There we go. Let's see this intro. We're riding a 3-game win streak here. I was thinking that when I was like 2 and 5. I was thinking I'm either gonna fucking do what I always do, or I'm fucked. And I'm going to hate this game more than anything ever. Fuck. 9's a lot right now for me.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because these unis that I was getting, they have no unis.
With the Houston Texans.
Barely. They have, like, color rushes and just regulars. Yeah. Something.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play.
This for how long?
They come in playing some decent football.
I mean, it's cool, right? But like, I think maybe it's time for them to have something new. Like,
they were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
Right? They need something cool.
Teams come in off of wins, great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The first of 3 here on Thanksgiving Day. The Texans and Lions underway from Detroit. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone.
Folded like a sack of potatoes.
Now comes two-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 4th year now in the league as he gets set to operate this Houston Texans
100 yards
offense.
passing
When we talk about the best
for the boy.
in the NFL, don't leave Deshaun Watson out of the conversation.
We've seen these guys quite a few times in our day.
Numbers again last season with 26 touchdown passes.
New faces and same faces and new places
and control of his Houston Texans team. Now he's looking forward to taking the next step and beating Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and getting the Houston Texans to a Super Bowl.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Tavai's having a hell of a year, dude.
The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 17 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
2nd and 5 now. Watson. He gets it to Thomas.
I feel like I had everything sewed up there.
At the 38-yard line.
Dude, I jumped that route. If he threw it to that tight end, it was going to be the classic fucking see you later.
But with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Right.
2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. First down. On 1st and 10. Watson.
Damn, bro. Fuck. That was like the one time I didn't really follow him. So late, I realized it was too late.
5 yards that time. First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Open man, the tight end foul. They'll get him to the ground at the 20.
Dude, he's scrambling, bro. He looks like he's ready to fucking dip any second. This fucker.
They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive.
I was about to pick that one off too. That same fucking curl that they throw to that receiver right there. I was ready to take that one to the heavy.
After that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here
You just gotta commit with the shit.
This is third down. Watson looks to throw again. It's complete.
Nice. Let's go.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by
I like
about
Justin.
a yard. If
He's the leader of that
just a
secondary,
5-yard pickup,
brother.
and it leads to fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers.
I had him on one of my franchises. I forget which one it was.
You gotta go make the tackle right away.
I think it was my Lions one. It was my Lions one like 3 Maddens ago, dude.
I would say
By myself.
pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going.
McKenzie's the guy, dude.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the
He's averaging about
25-yard
23
line
up
as he's
top
dropped
since he
to
took over.
23. The Lions making their way
That
out
ain't bad.
by their 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12
Got
now
30
in the Detroit
picks.
uniform. Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before a back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost all 8 games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC North.
Good.
Stafford and the Lions now
Gotta get
have
this
it
shit
first
off
and
quick.
10 at their own 23. Problems right out of
So
the
you want to
gate.
start the year. So you want to start the season. Alright, let's go, shall we?
Trying to signal for a timeout.
That plays out of the fucking bush. Till about fucking the third quarter. First play of the third quarter right there. That'll open that one up.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Catches made.
No, we just went to Santa Cruz and grabbed a bite to eat at this taqueria that I fucking know right downtown called Los Pericos, the Parrots. And we just chilled and talked for about 45 minutes after we ate.
You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
It's tight. Marvin Hall Jr., he's starting to carve out a little spot in his offense in that slot. They said they wanted a job last time. Well, they got him.
Good plays have him
I
on the
know.
move on first down. The shotgun snap for Stafford. Yeah, he'll find
Ooh,
the ball.
that was
And they
fucking
get to
close.
him after a gain of 6.
Why am I in
to the
hurry-up
46.
offense right now? I think I hit it on
6
accident.
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
46-yard line.
This is tight how you can do this, though.
To the air again, Stafford.
No! Oh, dude. I thought I actually did a run play and it was a fucking
But instead,
nothing.
3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. That's caught by Jamal Allison. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a
Figure this one out
timeout.
a little better.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I feel like they never go to goal line if I run goal line.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that
And
in
they
between
didn't.
range, and they'll go for it on 4th
go.
down. They run. It's Johnson.
Let's fucking go. Good timeout, D. Way to be smart. Don't fucking try to run that something
Solid
stupid.
pickup of 5 and a very solid
take that
4th down
timeout.
conversion. And defensively, pure
Yeah,
frustration.
I gotta be smart.
There's zero doubt that
Play
Detroit
like
relies on
fucking
Kerryon
retard.
Johnson's ability, but he's
Not
been
on all
dinged up a
Madden.
little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past
Yeah.
year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together.
Ooh, he's looking like Chester Galloway getting outside on the toss track. They all crackback blocking.
11 yards there and a line for
Like Kenny Bower.
a couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use
Ooh,
stay ahead of
looks
the
like he was
chains,
dead to rights.
Five
About
more
3 yards
each
behind the
time.
line of
That's
scrimmage.
what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your
It
offensive
looked like I was going to get more out of that.
Opening
It felt
drive.
like.
2 yards.
The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 22 carries, 94
A little bit of
yards.
And even though
DeAndre.
it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more.
I gotta get that farther out.
They'll get a couple here down to the 22.
I'm gonna go outside. I gotta go
That makes
outside.
sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is
Might
now
work.
the 9th play of the drive.
I wasn't chancing fucking catching it and running out of bounds somehow. Bullshit.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ooh, this ain't gonna work.
Now Stafford.
Ooh, Danny
His 4th touchdown on the year.
Wow, that's the first time I've hit a legit slant at the goal line forever.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
I
Exactly right.
didn't know
That
what
was
to
timed
do.
up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
I just feel like it was so zoomed out. I just had to zoom in.
And raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, touchdown.
At their own 25-yard.
Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team
Oh, of course, they hit me on the big old slant of
if they
rain.
just have normal games,
For
they'll
Willie
get to the
Fuller.
1,000-yard
Boy, am I
mark.
glad
They
not
don't
to
have
see
force anything. But one of the reasons he's
fucking
having the year
DeAndre
he's
Hopkins
having
anymore.
is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them, no matter how many people are put in his direction. It just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly
Johnson,
that.
right up
Sure
there.
has. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D.
After
We need
one,
a big
7-3
fucking stop
the
here.
score on EA Sports.
7. Texans 3.
From the 44, Watson. He's got his tight end.
I can't go for hit sticks ever like that in the flat, dude. They move like they're fucking Tyreek Hill. They could be a fucking 300-pound tight end. They cut like no other. Unfucking believable, dude.
Able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football.
This gives up 21 yards a pop on 4 calls.
Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a throw complete to his
Tackle to lie, the square tackle. That's tight. What I do is I hold X to like suck me in, and I'll hit square, and I'll extend out still. It's weird.
That's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
How about this shit? Yeah, I just hold X to like suck me around like into him kind of, and
now they're looking at 3rd
like,
down.
that was like a perfect example of that.
From the gun, here's Watson. He finds his target.
Will Fuller.
And he is out of bounds
He's
inside
tough.
the 30.
He always gets me on this fucking game.
As a result, the drive continues.
I gotta play some a little more man in certain situations.
On first down, it's Watson. It's complete to
Why does it give me that safety over there and I dive to tackle him? Unbelievable.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing.
Nice tackle, Bowser. It'll come down the line hard.
Down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Little Bowser, Wowzer.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't
He
get
ran right at my fucking gap, too. He's about to get swallowed up. I just did the whole fucking flying Hawaiian.
Able to convert with a gain of 4.
First down.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down.
Sweet, Kalai doesn't make that
Supposed to
tackle.
do, like you said, old school.
That's right, this is where it gets tough for them, I feel like.
Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
This is where I may have a little bit
These
of
guys
an
doing
edge.
a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold
I don't
out to
like this
stop that
formation
running
that they're
play.
coming out in.
I'd
Those
say
two guys
keep that
bunch
in
over there.
mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
That'll work. Let's go. First
He
down.
is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
3-yard pickup.
That was an okay
Right
hook
around
up there
here.
with his tight end, but unfortunately,
Same
they didn't
old
get the kind of
thing,
yards they
yeah.
had hoped for. That's going to bring up
I
third
feel like
down.
it's too far out to run
Already a
that
pair of
cover
third
two.
down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need
Oh,
5
no.
yards on this third down try. And he's in.
No.
Touchdown.
Oh, they
Houston.
got me on the fucking
Duke Johnson.
the oldest trick in the
Touchdown number
book.
7 on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
What a
Hey, you're so
play.
right, because you really need the
I was
rush.
totally not looking. I was looking at that guy in the
Almost
middle.
get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver.
Because you know it's so hard to like make a play. Like you have to. Yeah.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him
Yeah.
down at about the 17.
I saw him the other night playing against the Chiefs.
On 17-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They go back to the ground, this time short.
Get out there, Cordy. You got to get out there quicker than that, bud.
Second and 8.
You need some more
Any
speed out
lane
there.
that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on second and 8. Stafford. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's now third
Be the
and
one,
9.
Billy.
Throwing on third down. Stafford.
Oh, what a call.
He close enough.
McKinney wasn't falling for it. He was sitting there just in a little zone. Just
That ball gets
fucking
knocked
waiting.
free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like
A little
baseball.
scary.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Cordy Glenn, that was the guy I was just cursing or play before for not getting out there quick enough too for everything.
32-yard
On that pull.
Focus on Duke Johnson now. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse.
Oh, bro, I saw that route late, and I would have picked it off back in the day.
And be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
22-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football.
Yeah, I know. I knew I wasn't, because I knew in this game you can't get there, so I was just loading up that hit stick.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, I was waiting for that one too. Damn it, man. I know it.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
God, man, I know that. As soon as I see that double move out there, I gotta just start sprinting dead in on that fucking little double move in. Right. Nice play, Justin.
No doubt about it. But you're stuck with being as good. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Uh-oh. Gotta watch this guy run here. Everything's covered up.
Throwing again is Watson.
Yeah! They're not going to get that fucking curl anymore because I'm just going to give him the flat forever.
Trey Flowers. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number
Trey
7
Flowers.
for him
Sack 7, dude. He missed like 7 weeks. Dude, this guy's going to be like Brian Bowman if he gets a full season.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Yeah.
A great job defensively. Know where to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's got forward. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's now
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I could feel someone was getting there.
Now to kick this one away. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot him now?
Let's go, guys. No big turnovers. If we can't get it, then we can't get it. But we got to
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
at the 22-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Stafford. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A gain there of 21 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Did I?
Yeah. Covering 34 yards.
Sorry, he got his on the next play.
We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off two huge
I saw as soon as that corner ran to the other side, there was like no one there except for that one guy on the outside. And I had that.
No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
This play's been working too. That tight end game. Gotta watch that middle linebacker.
The red zone here for 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again.
Oh wow! How did he do it? He's running to the spot before my guy even makes the, like right as he makes the fucking cut.
When you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. Screenplay, Johnson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15
like we got to go to the
seconds
end
to
zone
play
here,
in the
no
first
matter what.
half. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Throw it away.
Throwing again is Stafford.
No, that's a fucking horseshit. Like the cleanest release and fucking wide open play ever, and we gotta get a fucking holding call.
So it's the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You gotta go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Gotta watch the sack.
Again, it's Stafford. Looking for the end zone. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
All right, that was
Now with 5
scary,
seconds
but
left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
still perfect.
Good, and that will knot things up here late in the first half.
I actually didn't mean to throw to Galladay on that. I wanted the X, but I hit square. I was just panicking because I saw that. I knew that front, they were going to bring it. Yeah, I know. I've never ran that play. I was not
wanting to risk anything here late in the half, or just
right.
Take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I was hoping one of those guys would be open just on the sideline and I would have a chance to either throw it away or make a play and get out of bounds maybe. Yeah, that was scary. Now we're going to run that jet sweep to McKenzie first play. I already got it scripted.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's fucking great.
Detroit in just a moment, but first let's take a look at what's following our 2 games later today. We'll start in the early window and begin up in
Who else is like Steelers, Ravens on
for the homestanding
Cowboys football team on Thanksgiving Day.
Excellent games in the late afternoon window.
The Raiders, they got the Falcons. I saw they were winning last when you were playing.
Where it'll be the Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Green.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Go, guys.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Dude, this guy fucking hits moves on kickoffs. I had a stiff arm with him that was dope on a kickoff.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because
way to go forward. We got to run carry on this second half and really pound them out.
That'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Positive yards there.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take
kind of hurts me on it, like a jump ball type play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half?
Next week right now.
Guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it
dude, are you watching this shit? Wait till you see this crap.
Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Watson. He gets it to Thomas.
I'm going to make that tackle out there.
But then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Yeah, please.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
Oh, this is like a slant, dude. I gotta be careful here.
I really enjoyed
As soon as I audible, they audible.
Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
This is scary.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
As soon as I hit the audible voice, they like change the play, change the formation on him.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Nice.
Keeps moving.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard
Tough day, tough sledding.
Get him, Bowser. You big old popper he.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better.
Dang me. We haven't danced in a minute. I want him to do that fucking one where he goes bug.
Right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Should have the little CVS logo on the bottom right with Tony Romo on the mic.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
No.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw.
Oh my god, what a find. Oh, looking at that fucking that out, deep out, and I know that guy's always coming across on that route too.
Right there, a nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Yeah.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll be stopped about a yard
played,
shy of the
Danny.
goal line after a pickup.
It's amazing how they can just cut right when I fill that hole.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Out of bounds.
No. Touchdown, Texans.
Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks. His 5th touchdown now on the year. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that winds up.
We got a score here. We need to fucking put together a nice long, well-oiled drive.
The touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
That's what we're looking for right there. I forgot to run it the last fucking time.
That's a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with.
Right.
Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
That is so fast.
And down he goes.
Matthew Stafford sacked.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Well, this has been a big play for us this year, this play right here. If I can get some blocking, it could be good. Oh, it was covered anyway. PJ Hall.
Had the path to the QB there.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks. No, I just needed the extra nickel. Someone to pay the 15 cents.
So here are the Texans to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. That's complete.
I knew it was going to be a fucking song. These fucking guys.
Just shy of the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant.
How is he fucking doing that every time he
And a really
fucking
good
gets
show
hit?
of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense can go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Complete to Darren
In my
Bell.
zone, man.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become
Oh,
a big
man.
part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Watson. Flushed out right.
He's past the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I hit the R1 and he freaked out. Let's go. Motherfuckers. I mean, I hit the R3 button.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line.
Wow, I feel like they were going to give me that block right there. They quick snapped me like a motherfucker.
And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, pushed their backs clearly against the wall.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back
Dude, this Salem Kitty used to
and the
work back
complexion
in
of
the day.
this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Dude.
This is intercepted.
This is Probably the roadie
He's
just
able to
fucking
take this one back
he
to
was
the
all over everything.
36-yard line.
At the 36.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
After the interception, here's Watson. Open man, the tight end found.
Throws it right where I would have been.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, a run for Johnson.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful
You
about
guys
where you're
are
coming
pick
from, or you're just
everything
coming from
apart.
all
Like,
angles?
You
I
have
feel
to
like
be
I'm
careful
covering
where
the
you're
right guy.
coming
I'm
from,
supposed to be every
but
time.
at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Jesus.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
To Brandon
Cooks with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
For Houston.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position, as you pointed out, not in this case.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Faking the give to Johnson, now it's Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
I get a lot of PI calls against me. Where I feel like I have a step and they just fucking grab me every time.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now this throw caught left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I didn't mean to throw.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson.
Yeah, lucky on that drive. Let's go, though. We can stop here and score. It's not easy to get those either in this fucking game. Oh, I could touch it and score in 3 plays easily. Right.
Capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Never kick this way. Monte Nicholson, he can lay the lumber. Oh, maybe that's the way to kick to Tavai and Monte and fullback, Bowden.
Take over 1st and 10.
And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen that have a big game?
This fucking game,
That's
bro.
usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A big run there by Johnson. 48 yards on the ground.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Texans.
First down, Johnson.
And he'll get it down
this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Probably because I just give up fucking so many picks. I throw so many picks, they just get the ball and score in 2 seconds.
Operating from the gun, Watson. That's caught.
Wow. Give me a fumble there on the 1, I'll go buck.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown, David Johnson. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline.
Gotta build our teams and be fucking monsters for a couple years. That's what it comes down to.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Oh, look at that. I just fucking hit that play that I like never run it, but I always see it.
Before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Wow. Gotta wait a little longer there, Billy.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. To the air again.
I'm just hitting X to throw to him. I'm not even doing anything fucking weird. I'm not pressing anything else.
Blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now, no reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter.
Oh, look at Danny boy. Oh, on the post. He beats him this time. You mean to tell me that he can't do anything that fucking Marvin Jones Jr. can do? I know. Bradley Roby got torched on that one.
He's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his
just
number.
skip.
Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
I think I kick off here and try to get a stop maybe. And what do you think? What the? Yeah, that's what I did the last time too, because of the torn labrum to my other guard, my starting guard.
This stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Oh, I got it perfect. Be the one. Oh, wow. I kicked it all the way left. Like a fucking retard. I had it more perfect than you could.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I just got a trophy. That's tight.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Oh, come on, man. This game just hates me.
This is going to get them a first down.
As soon as I turn it on, I get a fucking face. Shot a square tackle.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They go to Johnson again. And he stopped immediately there. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 42-yard line.
2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Of course.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Johnson.
Johnson again.
You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Plus he finds the crease every time and takes it right.
And the Texans push further out in front.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. On the return, it's McKenzie. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
So out now come the Lions. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge. And so I said, Coach, when you want to call, he just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
You're not fucking coming back and fat. You suck.
This one behind them. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
It's like it happens every time.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
Look at that little fucking play.
Play there for the Lions. 52 yards.
Oh. Maybe I do the same. Oh, I didn't even do that.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And this is going to be
I know.
they'll say out of bounds.
Right.
So it's incomplete.
I used to do that on the other game, and it worked every blue moon. But worked there when I needed it the
on
most.
the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Again? What? Dude.
Take a shot at the end zone.
Whoa.
It's incomplete.
What is going on with this game, bro? This game is freaking out.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. One last throw here for Stafford. And it's caught. He's got it for
I can't believe that.
Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the
nice catch, I know.
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
All right, let's try this. Yeah, the best game of the year. Let's try this one more time. Let's put it right about there.
2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside
put up
kick.
a fucking fight there. God damn, I just could not get a stop to save my life. God.
Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we
put up 31 big ones. I was scoring at the end like when I needed to. Scoring when I needed to, too. Like, I needed these TDs. Like, it could have been a blowout like all the other ones, 41-7. Fuck, I was actually scoring. Right. Yeah, you know, I didn't run the ball very well. That was my issue.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Time of possession, I think.
It's all going to work. That's called being in the zone.
Matt Stafford with his best game of the year.
So for Houston, the win gets him a step closer to 500 at 5-6.
Look at this guy, 27 of 30. Yeah. This guy went 27 of 30. How did he not have a perfect fucking rating because he didn't have 300 yards? Jesus. How much more perfect can you get?
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
See, carry on with only 8 carries. That's the difference. I'm telling you, that is the difference. Yeah, I've been winning because I've been running the ball a lot. So we chucked it around real good though, man. Fuck, I was spreading it around nice too. A bunch of different. Survive with another 11 tackle performance. Jamie Collins, what a big. I need it. Well, I need it. Let's try to go undefeated. I had a chance with him this year and didn't get it. This guy had 90% fucking completion percentage. Jesus. Tyreek Hill, he's a fucking ugly looking dude. And I'm top once again. Another injury to add to the list, laundry list. Cordy Glenn, 5. How many torn labrums is there in this fucking game? It's ridiculous. Now I have 2 backups playing, starting at guard.
Who you gonna jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gonna pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up, did it. Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the Bennett's whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan.
Cooper, he's gonna be the guy.
Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got outs. If you drop, I just hit my dance. I was caught, they just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on
Chance Warmack out there from Alabama, 90 strength.
Who was the dummy that died on the coldest of
That's just how you remember the guy. Oh, he's playing his stomach out. I need a big old run blocker. Oh, look at that lead block, that impact block, that strength, that awareness, that pass block power. Yeah, someone will probably swoop him up if I don't sign him. We're gonna have to drop a couple guys, I think, out of the practice squad. Greg Stroman's gonna be headed to the practice squad, I think. Yeah. Sounds good. Oh yeah. I will. I'm sure I'll probably send you something tonight at some point. If I win. If I lose, I probably won't. You'll know. Alright. Late.
He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bait. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay, but wait. Jugging on the main stage. Put the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. Looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb, came out of my mama. Put some running in the shoes, faster than the speeding bullet. Say so what you gon' do?
Go ahead,
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count on that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta say, like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta say, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael V in Atlanta, when it's time to scramble.